Thank you very, very much. And I'm going to take my time today to tell you what I do, tell you what I honestly believe in trying to do to combat anti-Semitism. But I want to make sure we start from the beginning, or start with some what I call undisputed facts. Fighting anti-Semitism is not a political issue. It's not. It's not about Democrat or Republican. It's a question of what is right and what is wrong, okay? And the reason why I say it's not a political issue is because when I say to you, President Trump, regardless of your political beliefs, regardless if you're a Democrat or a Republican, but on the issue of combating anti-Semitism, he has done more for the Jewish community than any other president in my lifetime. And again, this is not about the war or illegal immigration. It's just about fighting anti-Semitism because, as I said, anti-Semitism is a discussion of right versus wrong, okay? There is no justification for allowing anti-Semitism. It is wrong, period. End of story. And that's one of the reasons why I have a hard time discussing anti-Semitism, because there's too many people who want to compromise. You cannot compromise on someone's religious freedom. You can't. This president had a Shabbat 250 last Friday. Historic. Never been done before by any president ever. But yet, he understands religious freedom because just 24 hours ago, it was a religious prayer on the national lawn. So it's his recognition and understanding of religious freedom. And that is being denied to Jewish Americans and Jews all over the world. I left Fox News for one reason, for three reasons. One, so I can meet Tila, who is great. But the president asked me to, I work for Fox News, the president asked me to leave. I said yes for three easy, quick reasons. One, God, country, and to work for the president. And that's why I'm here. I had the Department of Justice task force to combat anti-Semitism. And that's the only job I do 24/7. I have fire in my belly. I am committed to it. I will do nothing else. I do not waste my time with people who want to flop and flip each other way. No, I don't believe in that. My ultimate goal is to fight anti-Semitism, eliminate it. No compromise. I just won't. I submit to you, and you can imagine if we had someone else in that White House right now, given the fact that we have anti-Semitism throughout this country, unfortunately. But just imagine if someone else was in that White House, okay? It would be horrific. And I would submit to you that what bothers me a lot is the amount of anti-Semitism that occurs in this country as we speak today. I submit the following brief examples. You look at New York. You look at what's going on with the Jewish community in New York and the failure of prosecuting people who are designed to hate Jews in New York as far as hate crimes. I would submit to you, look at Los Angeles. Look at Boston. Look at Chicago. I'll wait here all day. Tell me the number of hate crimes that have been prosecuted by local officials in those cities. I can tell you right now, zero. I would submit to you that when you're harassing, obstructing the pathways of Jews to go to a synagogue, that's not free speech. That is not free speech. That is hate crime based on someone's religious preference. And yet those crimes are not being prosecuted in these cities. I find that wrong. Now, they've already, the haters, I call them, they've already hijacked the colleges. They've already hijacked the universities. Now they're going after our K-12. And how are they doing that? These anti-Semitic teachers unions. I don't want to mention any cities: Los Angeles, Boston, Chicago, Philadelphia, New York. And what they're doing, by the way, I'm a great lawyer, but I'm a better teacher. I'm a school teacher, have a license. And they can manipulate, and that's what they're doing right now. They're manipulating the curriculum. They're teaching our K-12 kids to hate Jews, to develop an anti-Semitic conduct in the curriculum. It's happening right now. You see, anti-Semitism is a local issue. It's happening all over the country. The third point, which I find so offensive, is the development of the Jewish tax. What, Leo? The Jewish tax. What is the Jewish tax? It's the price Jews have to pay to go to their synagogue, because they have to pay for additional security in the tens of thousands of dollars. To have a community event, they have to have additional law enforcement because of the failure of the local officials to protect the Jewish community. By the way, I'll give you a perfect example. I've written, with my great chief of staff over there, I've written 3 letters to the mayor of this city because I was receiving calls from Jewish community. We're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hey, Mayor, this is Leo Terrell. I'm head of the Department of Justice Task Force. Can we talk? Can I meet with you one-on-one to see if we can provide some protection? No response. So we write another letter. Hey, Mayor, this is Leo again. Just want to talk. No response. Third letter, still no response. I think there was one. We could talk to, I'll refer you to one of my assistants. No, I want to talk to you. See, that's the problem. And it is popular, unfortunately, to be a Jew hater. It is popular to wear these Nazi swastika uniform shirts and parade in front of a synagogue or a Jewish school. It's popular. And we got to stop it. Because I went, at the start of my conversation, I said to you, we work for the greatest president as far as combating anti-Semitism. But this president will not be in the White House forever. We got 2.5 great more years with this man. And I'm telling you, we got to do a lot more. You see, right now I'm just preaching to the choir. We have to expand the base. I'm not Jewish. Did you know that? Who cares? I'm Baptist. But the fundamental principle is fighting anti-Semitism is not a Jewish issue. It's not an American issue. It's a Western civilization issue. So we have to expand our base. All religious organizations, people of all different colors, have to make fighting anti-Semitism a #1 priority, and that's my goal. This president, Donald Trump, the Attorney General, Todd Blanche, and my direct supervisor, Stanley Woodard, have said, do whatever you can, whatever you need to do. I have, and the moment I start this, my chief of staff is going to look at me and say, don't say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm starting 2 major projects. I think Pastor knows one of them from the standpoint, Pastor Mario here, from the standpoint of a committee, an advisory council that I'm establishing of citizens that the president is going to announce and appoint that will have an advisory council on fighting anti-Semitism. In addition, yours truly is going to go to, with staff, is going to 15 to 20 cities throughout this country to talk to those cities like Los Angeles, like Boston, like Chicago. We have to expand our base. We have to elect individual prosecutors who will file hate crime charges. We need to hire and make sure we have teachers unions that would not allow anti-Semitism. We have to make sure there are mayors and cities that will not have a Jewish tax. So that's why I'm going to these cities. Not to give any theological or philosophical problem or solution. Down-to-earth problem. We're going to have to stop this. We have to change the people who are making policy. We have to change the people who are ignoring Jewish Americans. We have to do it now, right now. I tell this story, people say, why are you so interested in this? I'm a civil rights lawyer. It's fundamental. How can I be free if you're not free? And it cuts across all people, regardless of race, color, religion, national origin. It's so frustrating. And I know the history of people who look like me. 1909, do your history. Jews helped create the NAACP. Yes. 1960s, when Dr. King, Jewish Americans went down the South, helped make sure I got my rights. We have somehow forgotten history. I haven't. You haven't. So, all right, I'll come back here. Hello there. Hi, Tila. Okay. So let me close and tell you what I need. I need your help. You see, I wanted to make sure I was here today. I was in Palm Beach over the weekend because I spoke to American First Club. And originally I was scheduled to return today, but we returned last night because I wanted to make sure I was here because of the importance of this group, this organization. And I've been speaking, but talk is cheap. And so we, the Department of Justice, I need your help. We have to expand our base. We got to focus on local elections. Oh, I know the midterms and all that, but the local, that's where the hate is. The Los Angeles, the Philadelphia, the Chicagos, big city, small city, that's where you read all the stories. Remember in Michigan? So we have to expand our base. And that's one of the reasons why I'm on this 15-city tour that's going to take place in a couple of weeks. But it's what you do. It's you talking to people you know need to be spoken to, need to be educated about what's going on. You see, Jew hatred is popular, unfortunately. Why? Because it has been adopted and endorsed by companies and corporations, and they sponsor it. I don't want to embarrass any companies, CNN, MSNBC, New York Times. Are you reading what they're writing in the New York Times? They endorse it under the guise of journalism. And the area that we're getting our butts kicked is in the area of media relations. I'm on social media all the time. Not good enough. We have to expand our response at a level much, much higher than what we're doing right now, because we're losing the PR war, in my opinion. So let me just simply say this. It's just, as I was about to say and digress, I'll never say no to you. If you are committed to fighting and eliminating anti-Semitism, call me. If you're committed to working on getting rid of these local prosecutors who are ignoring hate crime by saying free speech, it's not free speech. No one knows First Amendment law better than I do. It's not free speech. If you are interested or going to help replace these prosecutors, give me a call. If you're going to try to unseat a mayor who refuses to recognize the Jewish tax, call me. And more importantly, for our children, for our future generations, if you are interested in prohibiting, stopping, eliminating anti-Semitic curriculum in K-12, call me. Short of that, I'm not taking your calls. I'm not. You can ask my chief of staff. I won't return calls because I'm committed to these issues of fighting anti-Semitism. God bless America. God bless President Trump, and God bless you. Thank you very much.